Today we'll be doing a very important part of logarithm chapter. So far, whatever we have done, what we have, that is always the base remain the same. Did you notice? Whatever the base, it remained the same. That's how actually we did everything. But now actually, we'll learn how to change the base. We'll actually learn how to change the base. Okay. So this is the base change formula. Let's say you have log B base A. You have log B base A. And I want to change this to the base C. I want to change this base A to base C. Okay. So what is the formula? I'll just write it like this. Log base CB divided by log base CA. All right. This is the formula. You have learned it before in class 8. Okay. Your response wasn't clear, but so this is the base change formula. So let me briefly show you how this comes. This is nothing that much very difficult. Okay. Very easy to derive. For example, if I write a to the power x is equal to b, can I write that x is equal to log b base a? This is what? This is the very definition of logarithms. This comes from the very definition of logarithm. Okay. This comes from the very definition of logarithm. Now, let me do one thing. Let me take log base c on both sides. From here, let me take log base c on both sides. Log base c a to the power x is equal to log base c b. So here the x, I can just keep it over here. So x is equal to log base cb divided by log base ca. Okay. Just taking log base c on both sides, I arrive at this expression. Now, we saw that x is equal to log b base a. Also, x is equal to log b base c divided by log a base c. So that means what? This is equal to this. This expression is equal to this expression. Do you get the point, Adiba? Yes, Sahir? Is it clear? Okay. So this is how we actually derive the base change formula. So anybody has any confusion regarding this? Marzia, is it clear? All right. So I'm rubbing this now. The derivation is actually, they don't ask for it in the exam, but this is quite easy. Yeah. Yes. Azima, any problem?
No, sir. I just joined.
Okay. I just explained the base change formula. Okay. Like how I can go from base A to base C. Okay. So this is the formula. This is the formula. I showed the derivation.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, today our task, exercise 3G. So exercise 3G. Question number 1 AB. Then 2, 3, 4. And if possible, then we'd also do question number, let's say question number 6. Okay. So question number 1A. These are just warm-up sums. Just how to apply this base of change formula. Log 7 base 5. They're asking you to convert this to base 10. Actually, no. They're just asking you to evaluate this. So normally, like in the modern calculator, actually all the base are available. But like I showed even in the previous model, only base 10 and log base E is available. So normally for exam purposes, we actually assume that you have those two bases available. Okay. It's normally assumed that for exam purposes still that base 10 and base, there is another base called base C, ln, that is available. So let's say now the only base available to you is base 10. Okay. So what I have to do in order to evaluate this, let's say in the calculator, base 5 is not available. It's the old calculator. So what I have to do from base 5, I have to convert to base 10. From base 5, I have to convert to base 10. Okay. So it will be log base 10, 7. So A is 5 basically over here if I match. So, but now I have to convert to base 10, C. So log base 10, 7. That is what was previously over here. divided by log base 10, 5, the previous base, the previous base. So now you evaluate this using the calculator. Now you evaluate this using the calculator. Okay. Tanjim, you understood? Yes. Is it clear? Just now evaluate this using the calculator. Evaluate this using the calculator, nothing else. Shreyan, is it okay? Let's look at question number 1B. 1B is also very easy. So they are saying log base 7, 15. By the way, log base 10, we also write as just LG. That is a common log. That's sometimes it is called the common log. So this is log base 10, that is LG 15 divided by LG, the previous base, that is 7. Okay. That is 7. Okay. So these are just warm up. So number 2 is the most important sum in this exercise. Like if you understand number 2 properly, I believe that all the other sums will be easy for you. All the other sums, they will be easy for you. Okay. Question number 2A, A and B, they are related. So I'm assuming all of you have the book. So P is equal to log 5. P is equal to log LG5, that is base 10. Okay. Now, in terms of P, you have to express certain things. For example, number 1, they said LG50 log 50. So what to do over here? Actually, the first 4 terms, they don't have, okay, now they have base change also. So log 50. So how I can write this? So that I can write in terms of P, not that I will evaluate using the calculator. How I can write this? Yes? Any ideas?
5 into 10.
Very good. So, and log 5 into 10. So, 10 is important number over here because, why? Because the base is 10. Okay. So, log 5 into 10, I can also write as log 5 plus log 10. So, log 5 is P. What about log 10? I don't know the value of log 10. So, what to do with log 10?
1.
It will be 1, right? Because the base is 10. So having 10 over here is very much beneficial because the base is 10. So having 10 over here is very much beneficial because log 10 base 10 is 1. Log 10 base 10 is 1. Okay, Catherine. So in this sum, any sort of confusion, anybody? All right. So number 2, log half. Any ideas?
Sir, log 5 by 10.
Yes, log half I can also write as log 5 by 10. Having 10 is the important part, like very beneficial for us. So it is log 5 minus log 10, which is what basically? Which is P minus 1. This is P. So log 10 is 1. Yeah, Farhan, which one? Part 1 or part 2? This is P. Did you understand this? So log 10 is 1, log 10 base 10. Here we are in base 10. LG means it is base 10. So 1, log 10 is 1. Okay. And here similar thing. So log LG 5 by 10. So log 5 minus log 10. So log LG 10 is what? That is log base 10. So log 10 base 10 is equal to 1. Log 10 base 10 is equal to 1. Okay. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
All right. Now let's move on to part 3. That is part 3. So this is interesting because now you are actually dealing with the base change. You are actually dealing with the base change. So log base 5, 10. Log base 5, 10. Okay. So I have to write it in terms of P. But P is in which base? P, the way I define, it is in which base? Base 10, right? It is in base 10. So what operation I'll carry out?
10 by log 5.
Yeah. So basically what? So this is in base 5, but the base that P is given in, that is base 10. So I'll apply the base of change formula. I'll change to base 10. I'm going to change it to base 10. So log LG. Log base 10, I can also write as LG. So LG 10, whatever is over here, divided by LG, the previous base, that is 5. Now LG 10 is what? From the previous two parts, we already know that LG 10 is 1. Divided by LG 5 is P. That is how it has been defined. So log 10 base 5 is 1 by P. Log 10 base 5 is 1 by P. All right? Yes. Is it clear or there is some doubt? Farhan, did you understand? Part 3. Maher, did you understand the base change formula? Do you know the base change formula first? That's the important thing. It's Maher Asif. That is the base change formula. That is, let's say, log B base A. I have to convert this to base C. So it is log base CB divided by log base CA. Yes, Maher, you know this formula, right?
Yes, sir.
So now this is log base 5, but P is given in log base 10. So my action is to convert to base 10. So log base 10, whatever is over here, divided by log base 10, 5, the previous base. All right?
Okay, sir. Got it.
So log base 10 is 1. LG 10 already we have done. This is 1. This is 1. And this is P as written in the first part of the question. So 1 by P. 1 by P. Okay. So any more confusion, anyone? Anybody has any more doubt? All right. So let's go to part 4. Let's go to part 4. Which is what? Which is log base 5 2. Which is log base 5 2. So again, what will be my first line of action? What is going to be my first line of action? Yes? Salihin, any idea? It's quite obvious because it's in base 5. So the first thing that I need to do it is convert to base 10. Nazif, okay. Maher, I'll convert to base 10. So base 2, sorry, log 2, base 10 divided by log 5. Achha, this part let me write over here. I think it's better. So I think I can rub this part. So LG log 2 by log 5. So log LG5 is P, we know already. And log 2 actually, log 2 we don't know, but log 2 is just, we can use the previous value. Even I can do it fresh, or I can use, if log half is what? Log 2 to the power minus 1, which is minus log 2. So minus log 2 is P minus 1. So log 2 is going to be what? 1 minus P. So Pishan, did you understand this? Like I can just use the previous result. Log base 10 half is p minus 1. What is half basically? 2 to the power minus 1. So minus 1 comes over here. So minus log 2. Minus log 2 we got p minus 1. So log 2 will be just 1 minus p. Log 2 is just going to be 1 minus p. Mahir, did you get this point?
Yes, sir.
So I can just use the previous result. So it is 1 minus p by p. 1 minus p by p. Or I can even do it fresh, like log 5. So this is going to be 10 by 5 divided by LG5, which is log 10 minus log 5, which is 1 minus p divided by p. 1 minus p divided by p. Okay. Which is 1 minus p divided by p. Yeah, is that the answer at the end of the book also? Can somebody verify? Okay. So question number 2A, 1, 2, 3, 4, is it crystal clear? Then I'll move on to part B. Please look at them again. Make sure that it is clear. Log 2 base 5. So my first line of operation is what? I convert it to base 10. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
So log 2 by log 5. This line is clear, just applying the base change formula. Okay?
Yes.
So log 5 I write as P. Clear? This part also.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
I can write as 10 by 5. So log 10 minus log 5. So this is 1, this is P. So 1 minus P by P. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Also, I mentioned another point that previously we found that LG log base 10 half is equal to P minus 1. I think. So if this is P minus 1, log basically half is what? Half is 2 to the power minus 1, which is minus log 2. So minus log 2 is P minus 1. So log 2 is 1 minus P. Log 2 is 1 minus P. Okay, I could use the previous result also. The person who asked, did I understand this point as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now look at part B. Basically, part B is actually a continuation of part A. The previous, like P is given, so they have also introduced Q. Please have a look. They have given the info that Q is equal to log 2 base 3. Q is equal to log 2 base 3. Okay. Now they're saying express log 5 base 3 in terms of P and Q. Log 5 base 3, you have to express in terms of P and Q. Okay. So how to do this? Multiple approach actually. There are multiple approaches. Basically, now I have to go to base 3, right? They're asking for, so I have to convert things in base 10 to base 3. Okay. So the approach that I'm following, that is, first, what I have to find? Log 5 base 3. Let me denote it as Z. Okay, I'm just saying that log 5 base 3 is Z. Now, P is equal to log 5, LG5. So can I convert this to base 3? Because all this, we see that they are in base 3. So this log base 10, let me convert this to base 3. Can I do that? Yes, any problem? So I can convert this to base 3, right? So what is it going to be? Can you say? LG5, if I convert this to base 3, what do I write? Yes? Please respond. Yes? Yes, then? Yes?
3 5
Yeah, log base 3 5 divided by log base
3 10.
10. Okay, okay, okay. Further, can I also write that base 3 10? 10, how to write? Here you have 5. I see 5 over here. I see 2. So what is the best way to write 10? I can write it this as 5 into 2. 10, I can write as 5 into 2. So log, like 5 into 2. So I write it as log base 3 5 plus log base 3 2. See if you get up to this. See if you get up to this. So since I see that there are lots of base 3 over here, so P is in base 10. The way it is, this is question number 2B, Fairuz. Question number 2B. So let's say, so this is in base 10. So let me convert this to base 3. Let me convert this to base 3. So log base 3 5 divided by log base 3 10. Fairuz, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, and 10 also I can write as 5 into 2. So this becomes log 5 base 3 plus log 2 base 3. All right. Now, P is here. Q is log 2 base 3. This is Q. This is Q. All right. And log 5 base 3 is the value that we have to find. So for our benefit, how did I notate it? I took it as Z. You can take something else also. X, R, it's up to you. Except for P and Q, you can give any other notation. You can give any other notation. Okay. So Z is, I just defined for my sake, the notation log 5 base 3. Log 5 base 3. So this expression becomes what? If I write it over here, this expression becomes what? Can you say? P is equal to what? Instead of log 5 base 3, what I am going to write? Just let me write Z. Z divided by Z plus, and log 2 I'll write as Q. Log 2 I'll write as Q. Okay. So did you get up to this point? Did you get up to this point, Anna? Yes, Mahir, can you give the feedback?
Sir, I got it.
Okay. So actually this is a lengthy sum, like more difficult than the other ones. But the main hint that you get is that, okay, this is base 3. See here base 10, but most of them they're in base 3. I need the answer in base 3. So let me convert this to base 3. I wrote it. I simplified. Now this is the expression that I have to find. And I have Q over here. Log 2 is Q. Another term that is introduced in the question. But this is, so for the benefit of calculation, let me take log base 5 as base, log 5 base 3 as Z. This is the value that we have to find in terms of P and Q. In terms of P and Q. So now here, basically what? I have to find Z in terms of P and Q. I have to find Z, which is log 5 base 3 in terms of P and Q. Okay. Now this, how to do this? In maths, you have done the chapter, make the subject of the formula. You have done it? Yes? So this is what, this is just, I'll make Z the subject of the formula. I'll make Z the subject of the formula. Okay. So let me bring it over here. So PZ minus Z is equal to PQ. So if I take Z common, P minus 1 is equal to PQ. So Z is basically, that is log 5 base 3, which is PQ. Sorry, minus PQ by P minus 1. It is minus PQ by P minus 1, which I can also write as PQ by 1 minus P. PQ by 1 minus P. Is it clear, Inara? Did you understand, Azima?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anav, is it clear? This is a bit more difficult than the other sums and also the other exercise. Any confusion, anyone? Shairaz is fine. Yes, did you understand? Could you give the feedback? Okay. So again, if I just, the main hint was P and Q, they're defined. So I have to express log 5 base 3 in terms of P and Q. So since we are seeing too much of base 3, so let me convert this base 10 to base 3. Then 10 also I'm breaking it down. So here I see log 5 base 3, the quantity that I have to find, and this is P and this part is Q. So we know that our sum is almost done. So to make it a bit easier, I just wrote, instead of log 5 base 3, let me write it as Z. I don't have to do it, but this makes the your representation a bit easier. So P is equal to Z by Z plus Q. So I have to write Z, which is log 5 base 3 in terms of P and Q. So after I get to this stage, it is basically a mass D sum. That is, make Z the subject of the formula. Okay. So I'll actually now do this, make Z the subject, which I get as PQ by 1 minus P or minus PQ by P minus 1. Okay. Okay, if this is clear, now you do question number 3 and question number 4. But 3 is a very typical sum that comes in the exam. So log n base 3 plus log n base 9, which is equal to 4.5, which is 9 by 2. Even I can write 4.5 also, no big deal. Okay, now here what do we see? We have two different bases, right? We have 3 and we have 9. Okay, different base, but they do have an intimate relationship, right? That there, one is 3 and 9, what is it? 9, what is it? Actually, 3
3
square.
square
3
is
square. Okay, so let me, it will be wise to convert to base 3. Okay, I can even convert to base 9, but convert to base 2 will be slightly easier. So log base 3, if I convert, if I apply the base change formula, base 3n divided by log base 3 9. So what is 9? So 9 is 3 square. So 2 I can bring over here. So log 3 base 3 is 1. Log 3 base 3 is 1. So you have 2 over here. Now how to go about this? So I can also write, so I can multiply both sides by 2. Okay. And even another approach is that, like, not that you have to do it, but it might make the sum a bit easier. Let's say I take Z is equal to log n base 3. So I have Z plus Z by 2 is equal to 9 by 2. So I have to find the value of Z, and then from there, I can find the value of n. So let me multiply both sides by 2. So 2Z plus Z is equal to 9. So 3Z is equal to 9. Z, which is log n base 3. So Z is equal to 3. Z is equal to 3. Z, so log n base 3 is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3 cube, which is 27. N is 3 cube, which is 27. Yes, Inara, you did it much earlier. Okay. So did you understand, everyone? Ishraq, is it clear? Yes, everyone, did you understand this or there is some doubt? Basically, the base 9, I just converted to base 3. Okay. Then I just have to find the value of log n base 3. So for the make it a bit easier, I'm taking log base n, log n base 3 as z. So this equation becomes z plus z by 2 is equal to 9 by 2. So I multiply both sides by 2. Basically, I get the value of z, a linear equation, simple linear equation. So z, that is log n base 3 is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3 cube. N is equal to 3 cube, which is 27. Yes. Any confusion? Mahir, is it fully clear? Saharan, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now do question number 4. Now do question number 4. That will be the last sum of today. And question number 6 you will do. 6 is like a bonus. It was not in the original lesson plan. Okay. 6 you will do at home. Okay. In the board work copy. Question number 6. And also you'll try question number 7 and 8 also. Right. Question number 4. It is 4 log 5 base 3 into 2 log 3 base 5. So let me convert one of the bases. So let me convert like base 5 to base 3. I can do the other way also. Like there should be one base. So if I convert this to base 3, log 3 base 3, log 3 base 5. So this is excellent sum for doing without calculator. Log 5 base 3, log 5 base 3 cancel. Log 3 base 3 is what? 1. So 4 into 2, the answer is 8. 4 into 2, the answer is 8. Okay. Yes. You got it, everyone? Ishraq, it's okay? Nahian. Any sort of confusion, anyone?